The Soundgear custom electronic line of hearing protectors has really revolutionized the way that you can protect your hearing while shooting. Something I don't talk about a whole lot is that I served in the United States Marine Corps in security forces and as a scout sniper. And one of the problems that we had was protecting our hearing well while still being able to communicate with our other team members. And as you can imagine, communication is extremely critical either when you're on a mission or just in training. You want to be able to have that open communication without having a hearing protector get in the way. Not wearing hearing protection is never really a good option because, first off, it only takes one gunshot for you to sustain a permanent hearing loss in both of your ears. Not only that, but when you shoot enough rounds, you actually develop this tinnitus, which is that ringing and buzzing sound that you hear after experiencing some really loud noise. And that in and of itself can get in the way of communication. So it's not really realistic to think that if you don't protect your hearing, that you could function normally, whether it's on the firing line or whether it's on a mission. The cool thing about Soundgear custom hearing protection is that they solve these problems and more. First off, they're super easy to get inside of your ears. So if you're in a hurry and you want to get the protection in your ears very quickly, it's much quicker than using a foam hearing protector. That being said, once you get them in, they are extremely comfortable and have a very low profile to them, so they won't interfere with anything that you're wearing around your ears or on your head. Once you have them in, you can communicate like you normally would. It doesn't dampen the sound of someone talking to you. But as soon as a gunshot goes off, within 1 millisecond, the computer chip inside of the device will mute that sound or dampen that sound to a point where it won't cause damage to your hearing. Now, the best hearing protection that you can get really is a foam hearing protector in the terms of a protection standpoint. When you have a foam hearing protector inserted into your ears 3/4 of the way, you'll get the maximum noise reduction rating, which is up to about 33 NRR. When you wear these devices, you get around a 24 to 26, which is a little bit lower amount of protection than what you would get with a foam protector, but at the same time, it goes into the right spot every single time and you know that you're getting that full amount of protection. Now, if you already have problems hearing before wearing hearing protection, the other cool thing about these devices is that you can actually increase the volume of people talking to you and still dampen the sounds of a gunshot. That being said, they're terrific for, people who like to go hunting. If you want to hear the game that's out in the wilderness, you can actually increase the volume of the devices and pick up sounds from further away. Since Soundgear is manufactured inside of the United States by Starkey Hearing Technologies, which is one of the major 6 manufacturers of hearing aids, you know that you're going to get a really high quality product and really good warranty with it, which lasts up to 2 years. When you order a custom Soundgear hearing protector, they come in 3 different colors. You can get all black, you can get black faceplate with a clear shell, or a black faceplate with a red shell for your right ear and blue shell for your left ear. They also come in 2 different performance lines, the silver and the platinum. The difference between the two is that the silver line of devices actually come with only the ability to amplify sound. So they'll amplify sound if you need it, and they will still attenuate a gunshot. And the platinum level of devices actually come with 4 different programs in addition to the ability to dampen the sound of a gunshot. The first one is, again, to amplify sound. The second one is to amplify sound, but with reducing background noise like wind. The third one is a telecoil program, so you can actually use the telephone while you're wearing these. And the fourth program is a mute function. They are custom devices, so you're going to have to get a custom ear mold impression from a hearing care professional, and they use a size 13 hearing aid battery, so you're going to have some of those on hand as well. Other than the fact that they don't have Bluetooth connectivity, the only real drawback that I see is that they are more expensive than other types of hearing protection. When you're looking at foam hearing protectors, they cost about $1. When you're looking at these, you're going to be spending around $1,000 for the silver line or $1,200 for the platinum line. So in terms of cost, yes, it costs more, but is it worth it? Yeah, it really is. They just work really well. They work so well that you're actually surprised with how well they work. And when it allows you to actually communicate with the people around you while still being protected from loud sounds, it is really a game changer. And so if you're in law enforcement, if you just like recreational shooting, if you like hunting, and especially if you are in the military, getting custom Soundgear hearing protectors really should be an addition to your shooting gear. If you want to get your hands on a pair of Soundgear custom electronic hearing protectors, all you have to do is schedule an ear mold impression appointment at my clinic, and within 2 weeks you'll have your own pair.